Hi Toy Labbers, today we're going to be opening more new toys from Disney's movie Big Hero 6. We're going to start with this Baymax and Mochi toy. That includes Mochi the cat and Nurse Baymax. Over here we find the Baymax you might not have remembered from the movie. This is where he's wearing his prototype armor before he gets the really cool stuff later on. That's hard to find, this toy. We're going to be opening that here in just a minute. And then also is this Deluxe figurine playset that includes all of the Big Hero 6 characters. I can't wait to get that open. But let's get started with Baymax and Mochi first. This is Nurse Baymax, and he is about 4 inches tall, all made out of plastic. And his arms move up and down and kind of out and up like that. And his head turns. And he is a nurse, so he likes to make sure everybody's well taken care of, including Hiro's cat, Mochi. And this is also a plastic toy. About an inch long. Doesn't move or anything. So that is Nurse Baymax. Now let's open up Prototype Baymax. Alright, so now we have Prototype Baymax, and this is basically Nurse Baymax with his first set of armor. This is the carbon fiber armor that Hiro creates for him to be able to go into battle. Also, you can see that the armor comes off, or at least the shoulder armor and then the leg armor. So those all pop off. And there's a lot more maneuverability of his arms. They move up and down, but then they're also jointed here at the elbows. And they come up like that. The head still spins, just like on Nurse Baymax. We can turn it around. And then his legs actually have a lot. They can kind of pivot around in a circle, and they can also move forward and backwards. We're going to go ahead and put his armor back on now. While we're doing that though, if you like these Big Hero 6 toys, please be sure to give us a thumbs up below, and we'll keep looking for more toys like these. Alright, so we got Baymax's armor back on. Let's see if he'll stand up for us over here, because he does kind of have some small feet. There we go. Alright, now it's time to open up the Deluxe figurine playset. Now these aren't really action figures, they're more like collectibles. So let's get this open and take a look. Wow, look at this set. 9 figurines all together. 2 versions of Baymax, including Nurse Baymax and Armor Up Baymax. And we even have Hiro's brother here. So I guess we'll get these guys unstrapped and take a look at each one. Alright, so we have all of our characters open. Let's take a look at each one, beginning with Wasabi. And you can see right away that there is a tremendous amount of detail on these figurines. You can see the shiny paintwork here on the back of Wasabi's flowing cape that's blowing in the wind behind him. The detail on his face, the look on his face, and even like the print on his pants. Just very, very detailed toys. These don't move. These are not action figures. They are just fixed position figurines. Let's check out GoGo Tomago. And she is definitely in a position where it looks like she's going really fast. These are her discs that kind of float. They don't have any resistance, so she can go very quickly. This is Honey Lemon, and Honey Lemon has her Chem-Ball handbag that dispenses the little Chem Balls. She has one in her hand, and she's in this sort of throwing position. Back here at the back, we find Fred, and he has a really cool fire-breathing dragon costume that Hiro creates for him, and he shoots fire out of his mouth. He can also jump really high. Maybe that's what he's about to do here, is jump really high in this position that he's standing in now. Up next is Tadashi. He is Hiro's older brother, and he's a college student. He's kind of known for his little ball cap that he has, and he actually is the one who invents Nurse Baymax. Speaking of Baymax, let's take a look at Nurse Baymax. This Nurse Baymax has a Band-Aid. He definitely has a look of concern and caring in this pose that this toy is in. Here we have Yokai. You can see right here where Yokai, our particular Yokai, lost a few fingers. I don't know if that happened during the shipping or when we were opening it up. We weren't being rough with it. But this is definitely an example of, while these are very, very detailed toys, they can also be quite fragile. And I think if we gave these toys to our 5-year-old, they probably wouldn't last for more than a few minutes. Here is Hiro Hamada. Has this kind of pose where he's ready to go out and take on Yokai and defeat the evil Yokai and his microbots. And you can see, I mean, look at the eyebrows and the detail in the face and the look on Hiro's face here. And last but certainly not least is Armor Up Baymax, and the Baymax with his final armor version, not the armor that we showed you earlier in the prototype. These actually are very heavy toys, but like I said, they can be kind of fragile. I've read in a few places where some people said that the wings might break off of Baymax if you're not careful. But very, very detailed and a great looking figurine for anybody who's interested in collecting Big Hero 6 characters. So those are all the characters from Disney's movie Big Hero 6, including Prototype Baymax, Nurse Baymax, and Mochi the Cat. If you want to see more videos like this one, please be sure to subscribe below.